So recently, upon reading a Tibetan monk saying how to create a bulletproof mindset where you have a very strict regime to follow this eightfold part of Buddhism and how you need to kind of make yourself follow each and everything 24/7 and so on, which made a lot of sense to me. And it just reminded me of how many people I talk to who say that it is an insurmountable goal to obstacle if they try to uh, maybe bench press or run or squat or do whatever for 5 days in a row. And I mean, if you've never done that and it is the first time, obviously there's going to be some resistance. And surprisingly, I just tend to find too many people who are on like teenagers and starting off where energy should, I at least think it's not a problem at all. But so upon reading this guy and remembering some other parallel truth that is being shared in Sikhism, which is I would say a huge fan of Sikhism. And it's totally okay if you don't believe in God, you don't believe in any kind of, you don't want to be indoctrinated, so to speak. If that is the case, that's totally fine. This is just finding a way to follow through and your goals and trying to get better, whatever it is, 0.1% every day. There is one of the things that I love about Sikhism is that there is no concept of sin. In other words, there's nobody like waiting for you to torture you up there, whatever. Which, I know many people, especially Christians, who hate this. I mean, they come from a Christian family and they hate the idea of this retaliation, sin, and guilt, and all this kind of stuff. So there's just this one idea or concept called kuret, which is a Punjabi word, which means derailment. So you want to just make sure that you have a derailment from spiritual path. You make sure you have a specific goal. You're going to follow this no matter what, and you set your more or less your bare minimum where you have to slightly get to the edge of your comfort zone and make sure you do not derail for, let's say, a week and then try to push yourself for 2